Hakuna Matata, my country people are throwing a big salute for outside there. You fit call me Michael. Call me Congo Saman. 3 o'clock na hour we will come for Chakara on 34 talk about 1 or 2, 3 things that will happen for inside this country. We will work at this time around to talk about trouble for that side for Bamenda. We two picking the ton solo their best certificate for that side for way oh man it is shake head. Wait if it happen before man picking a do that kind of thing for woman for that side, but who side the man it dey now no man no sabi even though Kitu then they for do their own small investigation for that side, but we'll take una to work and go Kongsamba. From Kongsamba to go look Palava Lompanga. From that side to go look how Palava, this Palava bisect way this one be there on strike yesterday. Some people say oh on our way to the happen. But the truth thing I say this so Palava creative way they need a creamy work at the bisect they take and since 3 years where they be suspend them. Another strike to where they suspend and 2 years today. Now the one for camion driver then with them two be say this so it don't too much. Say Cameroon, Kitu, custom and police and routier and gendarme, they no go leave them, they go free. Say Navosika them, we price for chop, it is high, it is high, it is high up. Why? For Sika say them, they pay all book. Then after they get for great to get extra money, for because we can pay Kitu, gendarme, all the one for also. They be talk from Gomna, it when I give me 30 days. After 30 days, we will know what we will do for Kitu. I will know how we will arrange this one situation. Any other countryman, you feel call me Michael. Call me Congo Saman. As I come back, we go enter for inside to read proper. Make we start for Chakara Unaturi this afternoon, my good people, for talk about the one where people them, mommy them, papa them, all their mob them, you see they dry after this kind of trouble will happen for some family for that side for Bamenda we it is so they be IDPs after we married it be Chakara for that side for Limbe, mommy carry 4 picking them enter for Bamenda. For some the tonton here they go manage their own small life for that side. If their pa, a friend, is send Kako, for some they can't give them. Now 2 picking and this 5 years and 8 years picking. Wait to happen for this small 2 years, 2 get picking for that side. After they drink this Yauru when I see and so now for the way they turn solo their best ticket way 1 fair 4, they take water washi, his skin come back small, they carry them go to for Wasapita. From Wasapita they come, I don't know what not for again, they can't do time. In 1 day for night, other 1 day the skin 2 start with because the beginning be there 4 in number, even mommy 2. All the now they say no move, go back for country fashion. They start drinking red oil. Drinking red oil after way they so they don't take poison toxic food for that time. The woman they on a year had the trouble for talk about this kind of thing way they so if I countryman moon a year direct for mob. Because it's a massa, a friend where we don't throw a corn. Say make it chop that corn, it did never chop that corn. But time when you don't come up for a massa he has, now when he don't decide for chop that corn, the corn now he don't carry life for his family for the begin go time. Rolando, press button, move here from the Gonderi, a mob for that type of Bamenda. Mommy for this 4 picking them.
My mother friends in a George. He talk say don't send me thing them from Yaoundé. Say where he go the me, man no worry. Ma tell this in the mood manage more one they still follow more manage why we still send another one. I don't bring I don't can open the bag yogurt they inside oh yeah they inside and rice with meat dry meat. So I take and doesn't me picking go boil me go steam the dry meat I will cook and tomorrow then go steam and then move on the meat they taste that way I know they then they take that yogurt they drink them as they drink and also I want to see the other one start weak. So we say, mommy, my eyes are dark. Mommy, eyes are dark. I wake up through water for his He say, oh, it makes oh, mommy, I'm fine. After my neighbor, Papa, and run for hospital, then corner, doctor, they then bring motor, they can't take it. After we don't enter, they still cause the other last one. He don't ban about move, can't quick. They still take the motor, we run go take a banana, bring us, we can't enter so that we can die. That baby to die. The one the big one, the big one, the start for night. So they give red oil, they give it maybe the week. So I don't know, even me, I be chose the thing. I be chose the one, they chose, so I don't know.
You chop and then why you not die too?
I drink red oil for night. So I no be overtaker. I be just taste the mimo, so drink and still just drink as I no drink over. So that baby be really drink am. Tell me the one taste that yogurt. They say then as a guy stand up and back for that. Then Bibi too put about that say no drink. The one take the boy on take a one drink, 4 for them, throw it all for them. Then the one where Bibi be the drink, the one they go beg he say add my own Bibi, add my own Bibi. He do this thing. He drop a only small for a cup. Then one drink stand up and he. Then Bibi be drink and much.
Una don't hear how it start and how it finish. They begin and now they didn't have a co-house. To them, they do their own investigate. May we take now from that side, take when I go to the other side for East region, precisely for Betwa, where it is so custom people. This one na rapping then so. When governor, it don't mark X. Say rapping, you know one see for Cameroon, so you don't punish Cameroon, and then now you go buy bread. Either you carry them for your hand without rapping, or you buy rapping for 50, or you buy rapping for 100. By force. Because they say that in the main rapping way, even you throw on ground, the rapping, if it rotten, you no go fit block grass, you no go fit block, so anything me no grow, for sick I see this, so climate change can't happen, so the one became fight against that one. So custom them for that side for Betwa, they do their own small fire for that side where they catch them, they say, this rapping them. They divide that into 2. Another one day where they get for destroy them. Other one day they go get for the company where they do recycling now where they make now better paper where they put other chemicals where you go make and the paper I know go tonton plenty so for that side. I want to see how they tonton they share them, they divide and why they destroy them, how they get for toxic. So this one they tonton for do their own for support power pole as it be toxic. So we get for take care for environment for better way for that side for better. Even though you know the rap now. It don't turn like a tramol. It don't turn like a banga. It don't turn, in fact, it don't turn like other drugs. It depends on a back road, even though it depends on a front open road, but they say no, you enter a true back road where they don't been sabi, but all been sabi, so nothing that way it turn to happen for inside the country. More leave that side, Master Orlando. You take when this time around go time for Yaoundé for talk about minutes of a walk, minutes of a transport, even minutes of a commerce. 8 hours meeting. With who them? Syndicate for transporters them. They say they get big trouble. Oh, who get with that trouble? They say this so that trouble. Now the one way they so police, gendarme, custom, in fact, any katu where they work up. They don't go leave them in the work. They repair all their paper. Right to the one with the raving for pay them, they repair because they don't want any trouble. They don't carry their normal tonnage where they get for load, go worker, but still yet police and gendarme, and then they leave them. The police they know they for control their normal control, but instead they leave thing where they get for control them. You give police book or give gendarme book, they tell me a chop book. Give me what you sabi say for give me. No na plenty million you don't pay on I mean I go keep the go. Give my own you pass can go. And they say no only 1, 2, 3 control it. You don't want to walk up space of about 30 kilometers. You go meet up like 8 to 10 police for road. Say they control them over too much. Say they be get to the one strike. Now so where they don't she want to be big donga man. Talk with the governor people to say when I give it 30 days, may we see proper into this una problem. Then after we'll tell una whether they so now how una go to do if police worry again or now how which be the decision to take. But anyway, Orlando, may we hear from these trade union people them how they don't negotiate with the governor and with the governor they don't tell them.
Ways to start work and to continue work without any fear because we will continue discussing with government, complaining about the number of controls along our road. Too much control and most of them were gathered just for money collection and not for efficient control. We discussed about the mobile weigh stations that are not being well used in order to disturb us instead our activities. We discussed again about a contract, the type of contract our companies should have with the petroleum groups so that the transport sector can succeed in any other way by by the cover of the Minister of Commerce. We discussed about the mobile weigh stations that are not being well used in order to disturb us instead our activities. We discussed again about a contract, the type of contract our companies should have with the petroleum groups so that the transport sector can succeed in any other way by the cover of the Minister of Commerce.
Transport sector now one of the sector where if it make price, it go up. If it make price, it come down. Now here where they be talk, how they fit do, even with petroleum company them, for same thing and two, it don't be affordable, make company they fit chop and enjoy through the thing as how other people they enjoy for other areas. Rolando, take we bring up this side for littoral, precisely for Douala with this so state council, if we call bailiff them. You see? Now bailiff them, if you make them the sign big book, they can't block your house. Now bailiff, if you make them the sign big book, they can't move my horse. Now bailiff, if you make them the sign big book, they go take money plot, they go do the one. After state council, we call them for remind them the rules and regulation as big book it talk. Where they get in that sector. Say how they figure to operate. Where be like big oga, you know even sabi thing where it happen. How they figure go na day they go broke money house, na day they go bring them. Why some problems see there for court, state council still struggle for see waiting for go look do investigate proper about the matter. Say they don't pass back, make mago go block my house, go do the one. It reminding all that are functioning for sure say this so they get for make sure see Cameroon na country for law and make they respect that law. Other one go say, una tuna respect them all. Yes! Say they must respect the law. For say meeting and two, it turn they fine for inside this country. For Palava, say this so law make as them again give for guide the population. Because when you mislead your customer, you know anything a wrong thing. Then you make a me that thing where you get wrong me, it turn be right. We say law again, it dey for inside our country. Then the government that they show for whole for inside. No leave that side. Master Rolando, take we go to that side for Dumayo way. This so 28 years old Umaru, he don't turn lost a birth certificate for that side for Dumayo way. It is so Nakitu man, a move gun, shooty another kind 1:30 a.m. for night. Why Kitu man is shooting for that side? Now for they way plenty to read them, they come up. Because all kind of people they strike, go for police post, chakara and board, chakara motor and block on that side, and they still promise it so they come strike against it, they can't on strike. This man, na brother for Umaru, when he explained, time when them call he say, Kito don't shoot this one man, you know, been sabi say this one his brother. But time when he start do some more investigate, he discovered it his brother. Tell us, what his brother he don't do before Kito he shoot him. Some people talk say, Navosika say, he talks to make it transport in jaw, he denies, or say, he talks to make carry for some quarter. Go for night, eat deny. Other one is saying a palava change way for 200 francs. In fact, the true Tori na the one we all want a legal. The Congo side don't be legalized where the tonton come. But for that side, authorities them they do all things. Now for calm down tension for inhabitants of that side for Duma, you say me the carmos after when go now he go do investigate and if nada kitu he be on the wrong now only catching go for nyas apa even so they say that they get a sanction who not been sabi whether they don't give them sanction or never give because they very true when they give civil sanction or the check out TV no so now so it happen for that side with Duma but any idea we're going to bring more updates about how that side it turn they happen for inside country. Roland carry we go for that side for Kribi strike every day yesterday for another sector where they call na banking sector where they so na bisect workers them for littoral they be dressed na black clothes come for that big office for Douala say me then sabi to go find and tell any customer because when they no go come for 2 o'clock, go come for 2 o'clock. For that side for Kribi, it will be at the same thing. You come for morning time, they say no you get for come for 2 o'clock with this whole thing. Once they move over them sabi say they need to work a fine a whole big money way. Now they way money get for the part they go up kind down, but they be tonton they own the house, but it won't be around 2 o'clock. Kribi own, they be up on way, customer they come, they give your money, they pay you, they do all kinds of things for that side. But all money don't know why they be strike. The reason because social media don't talk say, oh, you know they again, oh, no be saying you know they be the strike. Now for sick I say, since 3 years, they are over them. Don't deny, forgive them credit. As if you can, you borrow money for bank, you been go now okay. If you go, you borrow money for the bank where they give you all things. But for them, for that side, they tonton block say no one ain't you. It is so you know tonton come for that side. And yeah, we take una 2 crores, but after I will so wait because no man you know be one top for camera. Me we here for one customer for that side me confirm. SK strike be there true and which time they open door and for see me money start pass.
Let's go tell the time we tell. They get problem for morning time. Say na great. But now start from 2 o'clock. They don't start the day. They tell us that grave come for which? I never even ask them because I don't ask them on they give me. I not ask them. Okay, thank you.
He enter for fight now for your own side for talk about how he go do for Palava own too as he become one time we no be day come for afternoon they give me money say hey thank God I don't give her my money but more thing gonna go to that side for National Assembly for talk about first section for June they hold the big no government for that side for talk about trouble and think the way they need for discuss them for Parliament before apply the law them for same we say use them for outside here with this so big oga Kavra Yeve Jibril na come out chakra to even though Parliament and it's one they say this so you don't chakara to read like say over here take away the hot they cut it true like the one for Northwest and Southwest they know chakara and proper because the other one they talk say Prime Minister I don't go for free they talk on different thing part and go in a minister with territorial administration it can make own and they talk different thing in fact they don't know whether they go whether now for here for this side or they go here for the other side. But any idea, Rolando, press button, move here for some parliamentarian and they may tell we. Wait till be the thing where they discuss them and wait till be the rules and way they so they go start for first start apply.
We have the right of sovereignty on one hand. And if you misuse that sovereignty, the international community has the obligation to protect the people. It has the obligation to prevent genocide. The Prime Minister has just come from a visit of the Northwest and Southwest, where he announced that he was on a path of peace and that everything could be discussed except a secession. While he was coming back, his Minister of Territorial Administration countered him and said the form of the state was not going to be discussed. We are waiting for the government to take a position. Who is right? Is it the Prime Minister who is right to say everything will be discussed? Or is it the Minister of Territorial Administration who is right to say that you cannot discuss the form of the state?
We know that we have to work together in order to keep the unity of the
Now so a pass for that side country for Yaounde be would count for Bruna more of the Tory them more come for that side this time around Master Orlando. Take we more enter for go for that side for Suza live bilingual nursing and primary school for that side for Suza. This Friday it will be between our own day for talk bye with the first batch and their first year they be graduate. Nursing 2 and the one waiting for nursing and class 6 people then 2 waiting 2 they will talk say how they go tonton for enter for college even though live bilingual 2 it be tonton the cry for that side as their secondary school the college 2 it go tonton the enter for that side for so they be waiting so me Susan put in the tonton enjoy but alas it shows say palava land 2 it no be tonton work fine they come on to send an for this side for Bikoko for Douala here with this so for that side for Minko and for day where the live bilingual go day for that side live bilingual secondary school it go tonton enter for that side by the proprietor or two. Time when one come, they come out for that side, picking and they come, welcoming to with a big band for that side, where mommy and papa them for Suza. Them two now on the glad, it tonton them for their heart. Say this so they don't get a small better school way. It teach picking them better fine book. No be on the fine book where the teacher picking them. It chakara to that picking them. Tori for Palava God side, and it make the picking them to the tonton they get good behavior. Learn to better book for that side, and them do demonstration. Can't one for that side, where they so par them to they say, hey, we don't been say this so the kind thing it go tonton happen for inside the country for this side country for Suza. Rolando, me here as this school picking them, then stand for next month national anthem for welcome population. in Dungamen, it passed for that side, but tomorrow we'll show the count with other school graduation as the other students too. The whole of this weekend we pass, even some students so they still prepare their own and prepare to how they go graduate for send their own picking and 2 minutes go small holiday after we plan the public holiday way every day for the last time when a third term so control by other 1 and 2 you didn't have to write the exam. Rolando, take me go back from Konsamba for Chakara Tori for that side. You say, no time we minister for Palava development and housing them, it be passed for that side from Konsamba. Saying Konsamba, they don't abandon Konsamba. But if in Konsamba get for day, they get the name where be there. Even all you them from Konsamba, they don't run. Me parents don't remember can enjoy smoking. In fact, Ngomna is a big contract. But they need to come for check whether that work in a house. Now so where it don't send to control. Make it go for that side. Go look at whether escape will be passed. That whatever they enter for the house. Escape that go to them. They don't need them. They respect their size. Now how escape put them be satisfied. They control to come for that side. So government delegate would remain. All my be commander. All my be transfer again for come to the company. Company to say this. So them set they struggle for do all things. For same they respect the deadline and for same consamba put into the tonton enjoy that town them for better way at all my the tonton say so they work the day they don't come they don't get contract and plenty for Palava how they go for a new town them fix road them build bridges them too for semi put them too then the culture they put them too escape the respect for that side now so we all man to tonton glass so if go na be the past all time so no be country if for tonton better or contractor for service so may they look out this control will come today even though say some control they be there way they come they need to go down for fear they remain for hotel. Hello. Now me where they send me I can't control their work. I there for hotel did this. If you may tell me for day, eh? But I said that one not begin finished. Rolando, move come over that side control. But any idea that a small story that will take for cooker for that was 19 happen for inside country. Tomorrow will come back for Bruna. More of the story them. How picking and two with a day for right exam them it's all things happen better way it's kind of how it is due to time we catch it tomorrow will come back for Chagala Tori for better way me na Kungusaman I go only come back again so for tomorrow I don't go.